For years, we've reported on the issues surrounding the Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport: lead pollution, noise, and now safety. A new memo from the FAA says the RMMA leads the nation in safety incidents out of some 20,000 other airports. Now, this follows a deadly plane crash in May in which 2 people were killed while taking off from that airport. Denver 7's Ryan Fish spoke with the mayor of Superior, who reached out to us about this new memo, and he's also learning more about the changes being made to address these concerns.
Below the flight path of Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport is the town of Superior.
We're hearing the noise. Our residents have been complaining for years.
But Mayor Mark Lasis has more concerns, and this week he reached out to us about them.
When the FAA finds that the local airport in your backyard is the most dangerous airport in the country, it's time to sound the alarm.
A June memo from the FAA says out of nearly 20,000 airports nationwide, RMMA has the most potentially significant events. Those include safety incidents both on runways and in the air. I reached out to the FAA, who tells us the airport's air traffic has taken off in recent years, and that just days after that memo went out, it made changes for smaller planes to improve safety by adding structured traffic flows to and from the runway.
They didn't ask the airport what our take on flight paths were. And so we learned about their flight paths from just it happening in the sky. As far as I know from our conversation with the FAA, they seem happy with the changes they've made and see a significant increase in the safety operating out of the airport now.
Lasis believes a longer-term solution is keeping more planes on the ground.
Flight school training operations shouldn't be happening over densely populated residential areas. If the traffic was decreased, you would have less noise and you'd have a safer airport.
I don't see it being possible.
Aviation expert Steve Cowell thinks air traffic will continue to soar at RMMA, where he spent some of his pilot training.
There's a lot of training operations that are going on, and so there'll be a lot of mistakes, and mistakes lead to improvement in aviation. Not everything that you hear about or that's contributed to this ranking has been a serious life-endangering issue. It could have been as simple as an airplane crossing over a double line by just a few feet.
Cowell thinks the FAA's changes will improve safety, but it will also take a bigger focus on safety for pilots and instructors and airport operators working with their neighbors.
Those 3 combined will lead to a safer and quieter environment.
And hopefully a less turbulent safety record. In Broomfield, Ryan Fish, Denver 7.
RMMA isn't just dealing with safety concerns. The airport's neighbors have complained for years about the noise there. When we spoke to some of them, well, listen, you can hear the planes in the background.
It starts before daylight and goes to at least 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night.
Even triple pane windows don't stop the sound.
We know we live by an airport, that doesn't bother us, but the constant buzzing in a circle over our houses, as you can tell, it's just noise pollution and it never stops.
You can definitely hear them there. The airport's conducting an FAA-approved noise study with community focus groups. This is going to take about 2.5 years to complete. The airport's director says it could lead to changes like new flight paths and new takeoff and landing procedures.